Hey everyone, this is Will from Productions², and we are starting up the last video for the coding section of Space Crusade Developer Vlog number 8. There's also going to be either one or maybe two or maybe a short series of videos for the audio. So I'm going to do a vlog for while I'm making the audio. That's going to happen later on in the month. Probably next Wednesday or Thursday. But that'll be for then. For right now, we're going to go through and continue the quest to try and get this game running to a state where it can run, so we can release the 0.5 and get started on 0.6. Still a lot of work to do. I have to add back in stations, and a lot of things in between have to be fixed and patched up because of all the other changes. First, so we need to finish off the freaking battle proc changes that we're doing. We gotta do all that first, because then we can focus on the other stuff. But there are some things that have to be finished. Can only be finished after we get stations back in, but that'll just be for whatever. But, so let's have a look. Actually, it's down here. What do we have to do still? Yes, this whole thing. What we'll have to do is with the captured, we'll have to do something in main. Not even if you look here, the main is pretty much exactly empty. So I'll have to do that entire thing. And we'll figure that out then. But for now, we'll leave that as it is, because that's pretty much finished. Again, gotta wait for stations. This is actually then. I guess that part's done. Yeah, ransom and be free to go. So the ransom, we gotta figure out how we're gonna calculate this out. It's gonna be. Okay, so here's how to go. We'll have. Let's see. How many randoms have we used up to this point? So we used 1 here, and task 2, task 3. So we've used up to 2 here. So we can use 3. So what we need to do then is start by using task 3 equals random. Let's see. Trying to figure. Let's see. So, Zarn, rubies, diamonds, draconic, lithium, uranium, platinum, plutonium, nuclear waste. So I think there's 9 resources. So 1 to 9, and this sets how many resources will be used. Then we say for. Well, the problem with that, though, is that there's no way to differentiate the resources from each other, so without having to do tons of extra code on top of this already going to be monstrous thing if I'm thinking the way I'm thinking it, it's going to be a mess, so we need to figure out a different way. Wondering if I should make a struct or something out of it. like a vector or something. Well, I guess it would be an array. Because it would only be able to have 9 slots. Zero to 8. And we'd say... we could do that. I think we could do that. That could work. That'll proc. Bottom here. So... I'm going to do an int array. Int... ransom array. Nine. Hold values for ransom. So what we'll do now is we have this 1 to 9, and based on this number, we do a for loop, and then while in the for loop, we randomly choose numbers. So we go for I equals 0. Well, I is less than or equal to 8, or equal to, let's do this. No, I guess less than, that's not equal to, but less than. While it's less than BAI task 2, or 3. I plus plus. Let me do another random, so BAI task 4. Actually, let's do a while loop within here. So while let's just make it an infinite loop. Normally we wouldn't want to do that, but we're gonna have a specific way we're gonna break out of it. So BAI task 4 equals random 0 to 8. It's not going to allow me. Okay, so well, false. Because it'll always be false. Never can be true because there's no value to set to true, so it'll always be false. Anyway, so while let's see, BA task 4 equals 0 to 8. Then we do an if R array BAI task 4 does not equal, or equals 0, then BAI task 5 equals random. There's a 5, isn't there? Yeah. Random. Now here's an interesting thing here. How are we going to determine what the values are? I guess we'll go with just a static value here for now. Later on I'll probably figure out a way to make it randomized depending on, essentially random over random depending on the stage or whatever, size of ship or whatever it is. We'll say random 100 to 10,000. and then break. And I'll only hit this if it's 0. So it'll keep going, randomizing through until it finds a value that's not that is equal to 0, then set a value to it. Then break and go through and do it again. Alright. Next we need to do a call to message proc. We'll need to create a new function here for battle. Void, actually we'll say int battle player surrender. And we'll pass through the array for that. Alright, so come back over here. Underneath here, I think is where to put it. Int msg proc b player surrender int r random or ransom. So count let's do that for now. It's a placeholder. Endl. So then we do a couch. Interesting. Let's see. So just count of no underscore. I think the underscore might be from Java or something. So just count of something like it. I guess it's size of array. Huh. Could have sworn I tried size of before and it didn't work a while back. Interesting. Size of ransom -1 we'll have to do. Then I++. We could just say 8 or 9, I guess. Again, we'll have to make a dynamic or something later on, but so if ransom I does not equal 0, so now we need to do some really BS stuff here. Actually, let's change this to a... It'll be easier this way. Instead of going lengthwise, we'll go down. We'll go just down and see what the ransoms are. So it's gonna be crazy mess. Well, we could do it with a switch, I guess. So a bunch of if statements. Switch I case 0 count Really, we can just do the numbers even. We don't even have to do the I's here, since we're doing it by switch anyway. So I is gonna be one of these values. But whatever, we'll leave it like this. Just because it looks better that way, instead of just doing numbers. 2 count diamonds. This is going to be so much easier just to do it this way. Let's take this whole thing, copy paste it. What the hell doesn't it like? Ambiguous? Oh, because it's not closed off. Actually, kill off the D there. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And nuclear waste. Now I'll display all the resources that have a non-zero value in the past array. Not perfect, but it will do for now. We don't even need to use that, we just say R array. B A I task 4. Okay, that's just after 4, so we need to put that there. Then MP dots, or I did say to pass back an int. Well, we won't use that just yet. B player surrender pass through R array. Okay then, no, actually, yeah, we need to, so P choice equals let's see, do I have a P? That's something that's a character to hold, yeah, so PC choice. Interesting enough. PC choice. So if PC choice equals yes, or probably could have done it with a bool instead of a int. I think in the future we'll have actually more options than that to allow you to try and haggle the price down or something. Anyway, so so if P choice equals else mPlayer.set status let's see, so for I equals 0 if R array I is not equal to 0, then we need to do the whole switch thing again. Damn. Let's pull it over from here. Sucks, but needs to be done. First, now we need to fix it up for the tabbing stuff. So. Alright, so this needs to come out too, and what we need to do is say mplayer dot set Zarn. The int value will be whatever RAI is, and it'll be subtract. Then we want to zero out whatever it is, so that be sure that we're subtracting it and have used whatever value was in there. Alright. And that part's done. Now let's see. Oh, I think, yeah, there's a issue here. I've just realized what was going on with this one as well. Or surrendered. Alright, then we need to take this off of here. Just going back through, writing up the changelog updates for last night. I realized that we had done this incorrectly. We are applying 2 to just the basic being destroyed instead of being captured.